Hello Sagittarius, how are you? I hope this finds you well. So we are going to be doing your general love reading and everything that you need to know, whether it's about this reading or scheduling your personal readings, Patreon, or the tarot course. All of that is in the description box below for you. I almost forgot what reading we were doing for a second there. All right, Sag, I do want to let you know while I get your cards ready that I have a special going for you. It is a person on your mind recorded video reading for $22.22, and everything that you need to know about what is covered in the reading or how to schedule that, all of that is posted on the community page for you, or my email is in the description box below. We have the Five of Swords fall out. We'll see if he finds its way back out into your reading. Some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius. Definitely just feels like there's a lot of, conflict in this situation, or mental conflict, whether for you or for this person. We will see. We're going to start by grabbing a couple of these for some overall energies. We're going to grab one for their energy towards you, and we're grabbing one for your energy towards them. Now, this could be somebody that you were dealing with, are dealing with, or will be dealing with, whatever Spirit has for you. What is their energy towards Sagittarius? Playing games. This is a game to me. The way I'm acting, responding, or posting to get your attention. Okay, what is Sagittarius? We're going to be taking a look at what your energy is towards them. What is Sag's energy towards this person? Unclear. I don't know how I feel about this connection anymore. At the bottom of the deck, I see silence or no contact. I definitely feel like for some of you, Sagittarius, this could be something where you just really don't know where you stand with a person. You could be dealing with somebody who's been like very inconsistent, very hot and cold, or on and off. Some of you may have been in a period, maybe you still are in a period of silence or no contact for some of you. I feel like you could just go through these periods where maybe somebody comes in and then maybe somebody comes out. You could feel like somebody does play games with you, but to me this feels like somebody could be doing things like subliminally to get your attention here. Okay, so even if they're not reaching out to you directly, maybe they're posting things, or they're liking your pictures, or they're doing something kind of indirectly, okay, to get your attention for some of you. For some of you, they could even use this silence, right, as like there is ulterior motives and intentions trying to provoke certain reactions or responses with you. So they could use like weaponized communication in some way. So how is this person viewing Sagittarius? How does this person currently view Sagittarius? We have the World card in the reverse. Yeah, so somebody feels like this isn't over. They feel like there's, like, this reminds me of like, okay, well, we'll be in contact again. Like, it's not over. Somebody could feel like you guys have been in a cycle, and to me this doesn't feel like somebody who's trying to close a cycle out. It's like they already know that there will be a reconnection, right? So even if you're in no contact right now, it's like this person already knows that that's not going to last, or they believe that anyways. What is this person's challenge when it comes to Sagittarius? We have the Page of Cups in the reverse. Now, I'm getting a couple different things. One, this could just be communication. It could indicate that you guys are out of communication at this time. This could also indicate, though, that you may not feel like this person is very genuine. So it's like this person could reach out and apologize, but it's getting harder and harder for you to believe that, right? So it's like if this person, let's say that this is just an example, it doesn't have to be this, but let's say this person, ghosts you, and then they come back in and they're super sorry. I'm so sorry I ghosted you. I know I should not have handled it that way. La-di-da-di-da. And then they ghost you again, right? When they come back and give you the same song and dance apology, it's harder to actually believe that it's genuine. And that's kind of what I'm feeling here. Now, what is the challenge for Sagittarius when it comes to this person? The Wheel of Fortune. So one, I definitely feel like it's the fact that it's a cycle with this person that they kind of keep coming back around to. And that's the other thing. It's like just when you maybe start to make some progress in, moving on from a situation, it's like here something comes. But I also feel like it's saying that, something may come back around to you, but something hasn't changed. With that coming up in the challenge position, what needs to change in order to actually have a different outcome hasn't. Now, what is Sagittarius's energy towards this person? We have the Emperor in the reverse. Yeah, so you could feel like the situation is really out of your hands here, because I feel like you do have a lot of feelings for this person, but it's like you don't know how to stabilize something, or that you can't make somebody, do anything, right? So it's like, I can't make this person, stop coming in and out. I can't make this person take this seriously. I can't make this person be honest or upfront with me. It's just like feeling really lack of control in this situation. And I feel like there's a lack of clarity for you as well. Like, okay, well, if somebody keeps coming back in, but nothing changes and I don't have any control to make them change, what do I have control over? And I think Sagittarius, that maybe that's something that you're reflecting on, is realizing that I can't make this person do anything, but I can control what I allow. But that's one of those things that are also kind of easier said than done, right? Tell me about this World card in the reverse. Okay, we have the Justice card. For some of you, this could be some kind of like past life or karmic connection. There definitely could be karmic stuff that is trying to resolve through this situation. For others of you, I feel like it's like somebody already knows that they're going to come in and try to bring something back into balance, or try to apologize, or try to make something right. But they also know that there's a good chance that you're not going to believe it this time around. Tell me about the Page of Cups in the reverse. Yep, we have the Queen of Cups. But this person does know. This person does know that you care very deeply for them. There's something else with that. I'm trying to feel it out here. Because one, I feel like there's a little bit of like somebody... Sometimes people can take advantage of our really good qualities, right, Sagittarius? And I feel like you have a heart of gold. I feel like you're very caring and supportive, and you've been super understanding with this person, and very compassionate with this person, very forgiving with this person. And it's almost like where I feel like somebody's at a point where they really are starting to take advantage of that. And I feel like that's why it's coming up as a challenge here. Because they know that you care about them. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Four of Wands. I think you know too, because the Four of Wands can be an energy of like reaching a goal, a finish line, an accomplishment, a celebration. It can be a card of a union, a reunion, or being able to take something to a higher level of commitment. With this coming up as a challenge, and it's coming out underneath the Wheel of Fortune, right? So it's like something hasn't changed, and because of that, I feel like Sagittarius, you know that what you want for this connection, you're not going to be able to have. Because whatever card is in the challenge position, it can give it the reverse meaning. And the Four of Wands in the reverse can be an energy of feeling disappointed, or feeling like something is not able to be what you want it to be. It's not able to like come to fruition in the way that you want it to. So I do feel like that here. I definitely feel, Sagittarius, that I feel like you're coming to some really tough realizations that if this something doesn't actually change here, you're not going to be able to have that higher level of commitment, or the stability, or have this be the way that you want it to be. You're also realizing that you only have so much control over it, right? And that's tough. Tell me about the Emperor in the reverse. We have the Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords does ask us, and that's hard, it can be super hard to get to this space, because the Two of Swords, we can be in a space of being kind of stuck and being indecisive. Should I do this or should I do that? When deep down, that's why she's blindfolded, right? Because she's being asked to look for the answer within. And it says that deep down we already do know the answer, right? But sometimes we don't want to look at that because it's not what we want. And sometimes what we want and what's best for us are not the same things. And I feel like this is one of those situations where I feel like you're starting to get to a point where you realize that the situation may not be what's best for you, even though it is something that you still want. So the advice with the Two of Swords is kind of asking us not to be in denial and not to kind of avoid a hard truth, because it can just kind of keep us stuck in the same cycles and patterns. But to me, this also does indicate to me, Sagittarius, that I do feel like with this World card in the reverse and the Justice card, I do feel like you are going to be hearing from somebody again. I feel like you already know that too. But that is what I have for you. I do hope that this helps. The signs I'm seeing for you, I see all the fixed signs: Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius. I see Libra, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries. Those are the signs I'm seeing, but it could be any. It is a general reading. So even if I did not mention a specific sign, the reading can still resonate for you. But that's what I have for you. I do hope that this helps, and everything that you need to know is in the description box below for you. And if you want personal prayers for any reason, just put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below, and I will go through and pray for you. But if this is where we part, thank you so much for being here with me, and I will see you next time.